2025 Ram 1500 Ramcharger First Look Review, Range King. The Ramcharger is back, but not as we know it. Far removed from the rugged Dodge Ramcharger SUV that arrived in the 1970s, the new Ram 1500 Ramcharger pickup truck delivers all the benefits of a fully electric pickup like the Ford F-150 Lightning, but with the range, towing, and payload of a gas-powered model. Ram has done this by incorporating a 3.6-liter V6 engine that specifically powers an onboard generator rather than the wheels, allowing the electric motors to keep the truck going for a targeted range of up to 690 miles. This means it's neither a traditional EV nor a conventional plug-in hybrid but some combination of the two, although Ram is adamant that it not be referred to as a hybrid. With 663 horsepower, it's suitably rapid, and it can tow up to 14,000 pounds. Has the Ramcharger instantly made normal electric trucks irrelevant, or is it too good to be true? When is the Ram 1500 Ramcharger coming out? Previewed by the Ram 1500 REV, an electric 1500 without a range-extending gas engine, unveiled early in 2023, the release date of the Ram 1500 Ramcharger is scheduled for 2025 in the USA. It will be coming out after the Ram 1500 REV, which arrives in the fourth quarter of 2024. Securing a pre-order can already be done on Ram's website. 2025 Ram 1500 Ramcharger price and competition. The price of the 2025 Ram 1500 Ramcharger is unknown at this stage, although the manufacturer hinted that it won't be more expensive than the 1500 REV without the range extender. The Ramcharger's complex powertrain, and the use of not just two electric motors but also a V6, suggests that it won't be cheap. We expect it to begin at a cost of almost $60,000, among rivals, that would get you a fairly well-stocked F-150 Lightning. Although trims must still be confirmed, there will be a high-end tungsten trim of the Ramcharger that will surely challenge the F-150 Lightning Platinum's MSRP of over $90,000. The Rivian R1T is another truck that may be on the radar of Ramcharger shoppers, especially since its range of up to 410 miles has led the way for electric pickups so far. By the time the Ram arrives, we'll see how much of an impact the Tesla Cybertruck has had in its first year on sale. New Ram 1500 Ramcharger exterior and colors. Despite its advanced powertrain, the exterior of the Ram 1500 Ramcharger doesn't stray far from the traditional Ram truck blueprint, something brand loyalists will appreciate. It does come with a few unique features, though, such as a body color front fascia that's different from other Ram light-duty pickups. The forward-leaning grille is home to the large RAM badge. Along the sides, the charge port on the driver's side is a subtle hint that this is no normal 1500. The RAM badge visually pulsates as an indication of the pickup's charging status, accompanied by an audible signal when the truck is plugged in. To improve aerodynamics, the bed and cab are subflush with the rest of the body. There are some new wheel designs, too. The rear features a bespoke LED tail light design that extends onto the powered tailgate. Once again, the RAM badging is new at this end of the body. Ram says owners can expect the same usability of the bed as in gas-powered members of the 1500 family, be it hauling family paraphernalia, plywood, or drywall. Lockable bed storage and the Ram box with a 115-volt outlet are offered, too. Ram 1500 Ramcharger colors have yet to be revealed beyond the white, gray, red, and blue shades we can see here in the press pictures. Ram 1500 Ramcharger dimensions. Dimensions for the Ram 1500 Ramcharger haven't been published yet, but we anticipate it will be the same size as gas-powered crew cab models. That suggests a width of just over 82 inches and a height of around 77.5 inches, although some models are a bit taller with air suspension. That's likely the case with the Ramcharger, which gets an adjustable air suspension with two off-road modes. Ram 1500 crew cabs have been offered with two bed sizes, equating to a body length of between 232.9 and 241.8 inches. It's not clear if the Ramcharger will have two box sizes. It'll be very interesting to see how much the Ramcharger weighs. The F-150 Lightning already weighs over 6,800 pounds at its heaviest, and it doesn't have the Ramcharger's range extender gas engine. It's possible that this Ram truck could close in on 7,000 pounds. Ram 1500 Ramcharger powertrain and performance. With the 1500 Ramcharger's powertrain, it was the automaker's goal to combine the efficiency and refinement of electric pickups with the raw capabilities of gas-powered models. The specs suggest this has been achieved. A total of 663 HP and 615 lb-ft of torque is available for the Ramcharger. The Ram 1500 Ramcharger's powertrain has a liquid-cooled 92 kWh battery pack and two electric drive modules, EDMs, which are fed by an onboard generator, which is, in turn, powered by a V6 engine. Power flows in sequence, with the V6 gas motor never directly feeding into the EDMS. Instead, the engine's mechanical power is converted to electrical power by the generator, which sends this power to either the battery, when needed, and to the EDMs. The front EDM produces 335 HP, making it marginally more powerful than the 319 HP rear EDM. These modules can draw power from the generator and the battery when maximum power is needed at the wheels. All-wheel drive is standard, and an automatic wheel end disconnect allows the wheels in front to spin freely under certain conditions to enhance efficiency. An electronic locking differential is available for the rear EDM. Before we expand on the V6 part of the equation, let's look at the Ramcharger's performance specs. Ram claims a targeted 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.4 seconds, making it even quicker than the outgoing TRX's claimed 0 to 60 time. Yet even the TRX can't tow up to 14,000 pounds like the Ramcharger when using a Class 5 hitch. By comparison, the F-150 Lightning can only tow up to 10,000 pounds. Combined with a best-in-class payload capacity of up to 2,625 pounds, the 2025 1500 Ramcharger does what other electric pickups can't. Key to the Ramcharger's wider spread of talents is the 3.6-liter V6 and onboard generator with 174 HP. The V6 has been expressly designed to power the generator, which is directly mounted onto it. Since the V6 functions just to provide the raw power the generator needs, there is no direct mechanical link to the wheels. It's technically electric driving, but using the familiar Pent Asta V6 engine as the source. This engine was specifically chosen for its generator capability and decent efficiency expectations. It's also been optimized for this application, with variably lift and no starter needed. It will be interesting to see what effect the V6 noise levels have on the traditionally silent EV driving experience. Although it is not a plug-in hybrid in the conventional sense, the Ramcharger should legally be defined as such when released. The same PHEV designation applied to the discontinued BMW i3, which also used electric motors with the option of a gas engine range extender. Built on the new STLA frame platform, the high-strength steel frame uses lightweight materials but offers the body-on-frame sturdiness so desired in full-size pickups. The Ramcharger has a multi-link independent rear suspension with standard active level, 4-corner air suspension. There are 5 suspension modes: entry/exit, aero, normal, off-road 1, and off-road 2. One-pedal driving, thanks to regenerative capabilities, will be possible. Range, charging, and battery life. A targeted range of up to 690 miles allows the Ramcharger to cover far more ground than electric pickups without a range-extending gas engine, and the system negates the need for a public charger. Of course, the 92 kWh battery can still be plugged in to minimize gas use, with 50 miles of all-electric range obtainable after 10 minutes of 400-volt DC fast charging at 145 kilowatts. The 690-mile range is roughly split between 145 miles from the battery and 545 miles from the generator, so as long as you keep it charged, you should be able to drive for several days without needing the gas engine to work as a generator at all. It's unclear what size the gas tank is, and we don't know how much fuel is required to keep the V6 doing its job. However, it will be far less than in a traditional gas-powered pickup since the engine here doesn't directly power the wheels. The charge port's top half includes plugs for level 1 or 2 AC charging, with the DC fast charging connection on the lower half. Ramcharger charging doesn't only pertain to the energy the pickup can receive, but also what it can power. Vehicle-to-vehicle and vehicle-to-home bidirectional charging will be available, enabling the Ramcharger to power up other vehicles or your home. In the bed, there is an onboard power panel with up to 7.2 kilowatts. Ram 1500 Ramcharger interior and cargo. As with the exterior, the Ram 1500 Ramcharger's interior is familiar from previous iterations of the manufacturer's full-size pickups. That's no bad thing, as Ram's interiors have impressed with quality materials and impressive technologies, even though the latest Ford and Chevy cabins have caught up. Ram set out to create a cabin with a strong focus on upscale materials, including metal, leather, and carbon fiber. This is especially true of the premium tungsten trim's indigo/sea salt interior with platinum patina/semi-bright dual textured metal accents with diamond knurling. This derivative also has a suede wrapping for the headliner and A-/B pillars. The seats in the Ram 1500 Ramcharger tungsten have premium quilted Natura Plus leather in front with 24-way power adjustment, heating, ventilation, and massaging. Along with the crystal effect shifter center cap and 23-speaker Klipsch reference Premier sound system, the tungsten sounds particularly luxurious. We expect lower trims to have cloth upholstery, fewer seating adjustments, and to do without extras like seat massaging. An improved E-shifter includes new buttons for various electric and Regan modes, and there is a new starter button. Being a crew cab, all models should have a spacious second row. The Klipsch reference Premier sound system is one of the highlights inside the Ram. It has 1,228 watts of punch, classy stainless steel speaker covers, a 12-inch subwoofer, and dual 1-inch titanium dome tweeters. But a great sound system could easily be undone by a clunky infotainment interface. Fortunately, the Ramcharger enjoys the Yukon Nect 5 system with a new 14.5-inch touchscreen and 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. If that's not enough display real estate, there is also a segment-first 10.25-inch passenger screen, a digital rear-view mirror, and a 10-inch head-up display. The 10.25-inch passenger screen allows access to navigation and entertainment functions, and can also be used to view feeds from the truck's camera system. The gauge cluster and central display are reconfigurable, with split-screen functionality on the larger of the infotainment screens. The infotainment system can be used to access app pages, offering an array of information about the electric powertrain, such as power flow, range impact, and charging level. It's now possible to add a digital key to one's smartphone, which can be used to access or start the Ramcharger. Vehicle access can be achieved without taking your phone out your pocket, and there's an NFC-based smart card as a backup if there's a problem with the digital key. A full suite of driver assistance technologies will be available. These include lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and hands-free driving on compatible roads. This highway assist system can slow the vehicle down when approaching tighter curves. Also available is parallel and perpendicular parking assist, assisted by sensors, radar, and cameras. If the cargo space in the Ram 1500 Ramcharger follows the gas models, there will be either 53.9 or 61.5 cubic feet of space, depending on which box sizes are available.